conclusions then. I think we're coming to conclusions and questions. Conclusions are, I think, for Lucy and Patrick to talk through first, based on what they presented initially. Patrick, Lucy, dive in.
I'll dive. So we want to have an approach that works in a wide range of situations, whether they are competitive or collaborative, slow moving or fast moving. We certainly want an approach which actually the development phase of strategy development can happen more quickly, to assess and test and try options of what different strategies could be used. We've spent most of our session this afternoon talking about this idea of connection and how to make the two-way information flows between these two things better, quicker, slicker, faster. And that strategy management for us isn't something that's a sort of linear do once monolith process. It's something which is modular and iterative and slick and adaptive. Back to you, David.
Yeah, well, I totally agree. And that slick and integrated and fit for purpose is vital, because if it's not slick and fit for purpose and integrated, it's not going to work, is it? So the point behind the big model is that it's an integrated governance model that allows us to join up our decision making and all work together to overcome inertia to perhaps making that connection and information sharing with the right approach to engagement and sharing of the problem and the opportunity to move forwards. The idea is behind BIG that we're sharing information, not sending it. So we're not creating a burden to check and to validate and to worry about information quality that underpins all of what we do, which will save us a lot of time and a lot of risk. And to respect that we've got workloads that we have to set aside to deliver strategy, but at the same time we're having to keep the lights on. We're having to create the performance for now, and we have to get the balance right between how we deploy our resources. So crikey, we covered a lot. Clearly there's two separate approaches we've presented, but I believe that basically what we've positioned here are a delivery and governance based message, which is what I've presented, and a formulation and delivery message which Patrick and Lucy have presented. So do you guys want to talk through what next steps might look like from you?
There's a number of different possibilities. Then we have a self-assessment tool that says how well equipped are you and is your organisation to actually develop a quality strategy. We support organisations who want to develop their strategies. Because strategy is so intrinsically linked to your strategic fit in the environment, we offer support in terms of modelling ecosystems. And we build war rooms which look at 4 domains of information: environment, strategy, transformation and organisation, because we believe bringing those 4 sets of information together is critical for strategic decision taking.
And on the big side of it, we understand that this might sound like quite an undertaking. But first steps and simple engagement will help us overcome inertia. We can assess the operating model that you have that can join strategy and delivery at present and see how effective that is, and work with you to develop a roadmap for what change might look like to bring that up to a suitable operating model. With an effective way to manage governance and make decisions throughout the organisation, joining all this stuff up. So crikey,